Well, howdy, boys. This is my old Limited. Yes, sir. This is the old Limited that I had. In all her glory, rocking the tradesman wheels and stock size Cooper tires. Let me hop inside. I can't really roll down the windows on this one. Hang tight. Alrighty, boys, now that we're inside, it's just usually I roll down the back windows because that's where it's all stickered up. I don't want to expose my company any more than I have to. This is what she looks like for my regulars, more or less. I mean, this video is more for my regulars. Yeah, 231,999 squared up, 232,000 miles. In all her glory, guys. She's still holding up very well. Guy's name's Daniel, doing a good job keeping her clean, conditioning. I mean, he came from a trip and dropped it, so this is as dirty as I've seen it. So he's gonna detail the leather and vacuum her up here shortly. Well, the leather ain't doing bad. I mean, as you can tell, there's definitely stuff that was put on here, but it's in good, healthy shape. You know, it's not all cracking up or anything. Anyways, I guess let's go for a ride. Buckle up for safety. You know, we gotta talk about some events that has happened with this vehicle. A couple months ago, this thing got a check engine light, and the check engine light stated that the fuel pressure is low. And we're like, okay, fuel filters are clogged, so we change out the fuel filters. A month later, we get a phone call from the driver. I think about 8,000-9,000 miles into the new filters. Hey, this thing is sputtering. It ain't pulling. I'm like, oh snap, what is it doing? It's like, it'll go and then it won't, and then it'll go some more and then it won't. I'm like, huh, that's odd. I'm like, well, what's the nearest place you can find? Get some service. I want to say your fuel filters are clogged again. Sure as heck, you know, stays overnight. Gets the fuel filters changed out. And $400 later, Jiffy Lube, some knockoff filters were installed. Truck went to running fine. Came home, it's about 400 miles from Spokane. Came home and leaving on the next trip, he's like, Paul, you know what I noticed? Anytime the tank's under quarter tank, the thing starts sputtering. Put more fuel in there and it'll quit it. And it wasn't like non-stop sputtering, but it was here and there, you know, once every minute or so. I'm like, oh snap. Come back whenever you can. So I told dispatch to turn them around as quick as they can. Brought them back. Of course, it's the pump. I mean, what else could it be? If the level of the fuel affects it, so it has to be the pump or plumbing up, pushing that fuel up out of that tank. So we dropped the tank. We found really fine, I'd call it pieces of metal, or should we say rust. Well, what's metal on the whole kit? The auxiliary tank. So the auxiliary tank, for whatever reason, decided to start rusting on us. Pile of junk. I always thought the metal was, you know, treated with something so it doesn't rust and do this kind of nonsense, but I guess I was wrong. My main thing, I always say I like the aluminums for weight and condensation. For some reason, just steel, somehow, because it's black, I guess, the black color, somehow we end up getting more water in the fuel. Just my experience. My biggest thing is aluminum, it'll last you longer, you know, just my thing. Nothing scientific about it. So I went off with aluminum tanks, and this tank that got installed on this truck was never really planned to get installed on this truck, but it was a spare of the moment thing. My old timers remember that I was battling if I should let it go or not in the fleet. This used to be my personal rig. And when I did, I had that tank sitting around, so I put in a steel tank, and all this misery, you know, probably a little over $1,000, of, you know, money lost just in change of routes and canceling stuff and rerouting this guy's routes. So yeah, just another reason why Paul's gonna stay the heck away from steel auxiliary tanks. Simple as that. You know, as great as one could be, I'm done. We got an brand new aluminum tank in the back of this pickup now, and we are good. So what really had to happen, when I dropped the tank, all those fine little metal particles blocked off the screen on the lift pump. And so the only fuel that would come in is over the top of the bucket looking thing, fuel lift, the lift pump in the tank. So I mean, the tank's off. What we did is cleaned out the tank and put a new pump in there. Probably would have worked if we just cleaned the screen and put it back in. I know it was starved. I just don't know how badly it got hurt. So put it in a scrap bin if we ever need a part off of it. Meanwhile, we put a brand new lift pump in this truck, and yeah, an auxiliary tank. That is how eventful this truck was. Other than that, I mean, it's been 80,000 miles now. The driver's been driving, been doing a good job keeping her clean and keeping her healthy and straight. So yeah, Paul's happy, and that's a boring story, but that's all there is to it. That's it, guys. As always, may the Lord bless you, and may y'all have a mighty fine day.